In this video, I am going to do a walkthrough of Grok as of December 5th, 2025, because I was looking for one and couldn't find it. So came across Grok from a mention of Alex Hormozi, had not much of an idea about it. He said that, hey, it's great to pit multiple LLMs against each other, large language models against each other to get the best output. You use one like ChatGPT's output as an input to another AI or large language model. And so I've invested $25,000 with the Hormozis and ACQ SA, ACQ AI, and the bundle as well that came with the workbooks and playbooks. Super dope AI that he has. Very, very, very crazy, ridiculously trained on business. And where we are right now in business is trying to optimize what we do. So our bottleneck is fulfillment and delivery. And shortly after that, once we solve that, our bottleneck will be leads. And as a business owner, C-suite business owner, CEO and founder of a company and managing a portfolio of companies, you realize the more tech stack you have, the more confusing it gets. The harder it is to track, the harder it is to manage people. And so what I have went on a passion project to do is build one operating system for multiple different aspects of our companies. And I've used AIs to do this. So like Base 44's big ad production and marketing, offer is, hey, if you can dream it, if you can imagine it, you can build it. Claude AI, I love it for its HTML integration into GHL. I can copy and paste an entire website. Framer, love Framer. ChatGPT, of course, as my rationale and thinking buddy, my sounding board, to say the least. And then I use other tools and resources as well just to optimize my entire workflow, like Motion AI, Whisper. There's a few other things as well. But in today's video, in particular, we're going to talk about the one AI I haven't used at all, which is Grok. And so I looked up some videos on Grok to learn about how the billing worked. I think my actual search question was, how does Grok business billing work? Because I had played around with Grok. Let me go to a different profile. All right, so the personal. So just today I started my first few chats. It's 1:20 a.m. Central in Chicago, but yesterday I went through all of these things. So I had heard Hormozi mention that he uses Grok as a non-political AI, that it's the thing that he goes and asks or uses for a non-like rationale, non-like agreeable POV LLM. So that stuck with me. And what I did today was I was going through an audit of a client's business model. And I said, hey, I think you're in a bad business model. And so I wanted to ask, like, hey, well, how many U.S. citizens are in the U.S.? It was dope. What it gave me was really dope. And it was different than what Google had. So I Googled, like, how many U.S. citizens, and that's because this guy fixes credit, are in the U.S. And it gave me like 302.5 million. And then it said 22.1 million non-U.S. residents. And so I had done that research and I was up to date. I built the doc. I started to build this, like, let me see if I can pull it up. Cool. So I actually built an SOP for AI to create a post-Loom or post-Zoom/Fathom. That's another AI I use. Recap to make it easy to send to clients. So I made this guy, is this a good business scorecard? Right. And I said, well, hey, is the business profitable? Nah. Is it predictable? I mean, everybody has credit. Is it scalable? So now I wanted to get actual data based on up-to-date and current on the business's TAM, the total addressable market. So consumer lending, $16 trillion. The world is $38 billion in debt or whatever number. Debt does make the world go round. 90% of home are financed. 85% of cars on our road are financed. Residential, commercial properties, buildings, strip malls, all financed. Churches, bars, schools, roads, communities typically are not paid for with cash. They're paid for with credit. Okay, well, how many people are in the world? 8 billion. How many people are in the U.S., which is where we extend credit? In the U.S., right? Not many countries have credit, or they have different types of credit systems that are not as politically charged, economically current, advanced, or the economy is built on debt, right? So how many U.S. citizens with socials? 308.6 was what the LLM told me. 308.6. I trusted this 100% more than Google. Okay. When I had did the research, it had cited everything for me. It had, and mind you, like Google, I have Google AIs and stuff like that, Gemini and stuff like that, different things. And so it does summarize and it does give you articles and stuff. But this gave me like legit sources. I was like, dang, I'm clicking on stuff. And for me, I'm a late night deep work person, early morning deep work person. So I'll go down rabbit holes all day and just learn and study and eat the info up. So this was really dope for me. This was really cool for me to experience, right? The fact that you could read it aloud was dope. You could create a share link for that thing, which ChatGPT really struggles with, man. Like, but anyway, so I go in a whole conversation just asking about statistics and data. Really cool. And I was able to, create more context on if this business model was scalable in a really cool way. And so I really love that. And then the next was, and this was dope. This was super cool. I won't even get into it, but like a whole corporate photography thing. It walked me through Canva, walked me through Framer. It showed, like I asked it, I said, hey, what LLM should I use for this? And it's like, yeah, use these in this way for that because of this. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. And then now where we are, so then I started to look into the business thing. Okay. Started to look into the business thing, and that me to like a very clunky, I don't even know how to get there. And so from the couple videos that I did watch, they were speaking about like how tokens work, and they were speaking about how the usage works and how much data it encapsulates and how long it can keep track of a chat. I thought that was very impressive because in ChatGPT, I could start a conversation and I could build an entire ChatGPT, start an entire conversation, be 3 prompts in, and it's like, phew, which is frustrating, right? You give it all that context for what? Yeah, so we're gonna look at this one chat that I'm having. I want to share with you while I'm going through it, what it looks like, so that there can be a video on YouTube for this because there isn't one up to date. Okay, so this chat began with me saying, "Hey, Mr. What's this called again? Grok." I called it Gronk earlier on accident. Hey, Mr. Grok. Can I upload a link from ChatGPT? So this is right after I invested. It's $30 a month. Right. And I was kind of confused because I had heard stuff about like Grok Super at $300 a month and billing is it worth it? All this like stuff. But LLMs all day because we use them for business so much. Right. So if this is the advanced technology and it can help us process faster, take our thoughts, build systems, take our SOPs, build better SOPs, it's like, yo, and then use those SOPs to create efficiency and operational impact across the board. Run that all day. So, hey, I don't know what you can do, Grok. I'm like new to you, bro. What's up? Help me out here. Yeah, you can share a public ChatGPT conversation. Now, we have the ChatGPT business, a few people on the account. I got confused. I don't know why it wasn't processing. It said that it was private, but it wasn't private. But anyway, is it better to share a PDF or plain text? Help me help you. It says plain text, best option, 0 loss of formatting, code, or details. I can search, quote, edit code, count tokens instantly. No idea what none of that means. It'll take you 10 to 20 seconds. Or you could PDF export as a second choice. Screenshots are cool. I said, well, what about a 90-page Google Doc? Or what's the biggest doc that you could process and how should I upload it? So this was cool, right? It's just me playing around. Plain text, 120 to 150,000 words. Roughly 400 to 500 pages of normal text. Practical recommendation for large docs, fine up to 50 to 60 pages. PDF upload 100 megabytes, which is dope because like the ACQ AI is 25 megabytes. That's an interesting shift. But it's also 25 per send, not necessarily 25 per chat. Usually 300 to 500 pages, best choice for your 90-page doc. So it tells me that I can insert the link. So it says for the 90-page doc, just share the Google link and set it to anyone with the link can view. And so I did that. And then it's like, I can't read it. And I'm like, yeah, you just can't read nothing, my brother. You're worse than me. All right. So I just uploaded the PDF. And for context, what this PDF is, I built a super cool app Built a super cool app called FunFlow, and it's fire. And I won't get into it all kind of crazy because it's a lot, but I will show you a quick high level. Right, so this is years after years after years of paying for spreadsheets and different apps and different things like that, etc. And this is a work in progress. No perfection here, but I have high level and overview and monitoring for a global overview of like all the things that are happening in the business: net worth, revenue monthly, expenses monthly, net cash flow, capital deployed, accounts receivable, monthly allocations, monthly recurring revenue, profit margin, DTI, active goals, active investments. It can track all of that. I get alerts and notifications. There's a financial center to track monthly spend and expenses. We can set goals in here. When we create a goal, super dope build. Financial ops for income and expense tracking, debt management, just super dope. Like I built this from absolute zero, using other LLMs and my own brain of what was and could be possible. Okay, so we have all of our offers in here, which creates our net worth in total portfolio value, also known as enterprise value in my own terminologies. Investment tracking, even credit partners. And I find this is really cool. Let's say there's an investment or an equity partner or somebody that is lending to the business, being able to track this in here: the partner name, their profit share, the credit limit of the card or line or loan they're giving, the balance, the interest rate, the minimum payment, and then all the AI bots that are associated here. I built a financial strategist bot, a debt optimizer bot, a collections assistant. If people owe us money, it can auto draft emails and text messages because I'm super weird about that and don't like having those conversations. Financial insights, partner relations. This one's super cool. This partner relations app. So it can actually identify how much debt you have, where the debt came from, and the best way to manage the income as it relates to the debt. Okay, so you could log revenue, and then from that, from creating the partnership, capital flow management and organization, so it can figure out how you manage the money best, the AI agents, the reports, exports, imports, and notifications for how credit is leveraged in the best way so that you can track all APRs, track all interest rates, track all promos, so on and so forth. Fire app, okay? Like 10 out of 10, dope, spent a lot of time, a lot of energy on it, super excited. Now brings us to Grok. And with ChatGPT on how to improve what's already there. What I did was copied the entire chat, and then I pasted it into a doc. It became a 400-page doc. Now, the first 300 pages were context for the first app that I didn't just walk you through. The second bulk amount, the 100 pages that ended, were then the new app that I discussed, which created the 86-page PDF right here. So I'm going to stop talking and just walk through this. So I uploaded the PDF, 90-page PDF, and now I'm going to read what it says about it. So this app was built on Tailwind CSS TypeScript base 44 backend. The discussion involves the user describing the app, ChatGPT providing feedback and renovation suggestions, the user clarifying the app's intended use, and then a refined app specification. The provided content covers pages 1 through 10 in detail, with the remaining 76 likely expanding on features. Page range 1 through 2, 3, user journey tightening. Okay, cool. So, Grok, my guy, I want to know what the best way to get all of our data into this app is, because we have a lot, and I want to know the best possible route to take to achieve this. What are your thoughts, Mr. Grok? It's also crazy fast. I'm not sure. So as you can see here, it's also very detailed. It's fast, detailed, it's thorough, which I actually enjoy. Oh, you cursing at me, Grok? Okay, bro. Okay. So you can't do plaid. So unfortunately, base 44 doesn't have plaid integrations or mini integrations. It's heavily manual actually. I do have an AI import wizard. Export 12 to 36 months of every account. Chase MX BOA. In FunFlow AI import. Drag all. I remember this. I forgot about that for a while. Jot this down because I feel like this is going to be useful. Okay. And for now, we'll go back. How can I absolutely optimize and improve the efficiency of the base 44 import wizard? What do you need to know about it? Or what questions should I be asking base 44 to get an output, to get an input for you, to then get an output for base 44? What? 60 resources in like 0.8 seconds. I shouldn't have called him my guy because now it thinks we're homies. Bro, no. Look, it dug up stuff on base 44. I just feel like it's different than ChatGPT, even with web. Like, there's no, like, ChatGPT just ain't that efficient, G. It's not that dope. It's not. And I use ChatGPT 100 times in a day for dope stuff, too. I don't even know what Python snippet means. All right, so now it's a mix between Grok. So before, I've been heavy base 44 ChatGPT. Now we're going base 44 Grok. I'm excited. All right, so we're going to go discuss here. This is what I mean. Like, we literally have multiple LLMs speaking to each other. And I have some favorite questions between the three that I have them ask each other. Okay. Q&A 1. Dang, boy, I can't tell me nothing. So the reason I'm doing this is because I want Grok to give me a better output. I don't even know what language it's speaking. I don't speak none of this. But I don't need to. Yeah, that's crazy, G. Q&A 4. Come on, my guy. Yeah, I do not speak code. So it's telling me, hey, drop base 44's answers here, and I'll crank out this exact output. And I could have also put this, but so I'll copy this. I'm going to hit enter here, and then I'm going to run back to base 44. What do you think about this? Paste. Back to Grok. They're playing coy on the nitty-gritty limits, but the gold isn't what they did spill. Dang, okay. So I used ChatGPT to build the wizard, but it was giving me some issues, and it wasn't efficient. So now I'm like, hey, what I got Grok for is it was processing things so quickly. I said, hey, I have all of these spreadsheets, all of these CSVs, all of this data from years and years of financial data. Just if I were to go off this year alone, right? We have 3 different merchants as a funding company. We have multiple different offers within the business. We have a few different credit partners. We have many different expenses, many different vendors, and we want to track our new offer of FMM, which is our Fund and Mastery Mentorship. It's a $50K ticket. We teach people how to make $50K back with 2 or 3 people that they can get funding for, right? And on top of that, we have different tiers in each program that we have. So as a prime example, funding as a service done for you, we have low quality clients and we have high quality clients. Low quality clients generate us X in X amount of days, and they have their own profit margin and they have their own payback period, their own cash collected. Whereas high quality make us X in X amount of days, and they have their own profit margin and their own payback period. And so we're really trying to just hone this in. I want Grok to hopefully take all of that input and create better CSVs for the base 44 FunFlow app, but I wanted to optimize the wizard or optimize however the import could be first. So it loved this whole thing. So now I'm going to take it out of discussion mode. Typically, I would have the LLM conversation of like, how would you improve it? Rate it 1 out of 10. Does this make sense? What more context do you? I'm going to just say, hey, run that. Run it. So that's going to get going. I'm coming back to Grok. I just couldn't find any YouTube videos on it. I couldn't find any research on the new Grok. So I was like, well, let me just go freaking buy it. And then I was like, well, let me just freaking shoot a video about it because nobody else got a video about it. So let me just go do that for the marketplace. All right. So you're going to help me build this. The only thing you actually have to copy and paste. Everything else can wait. This alone will make the import 10x smarter. Open your FunFlow app in base 44. Go to the AI import wizard. Look for any box that says prompt instructions, custom prompt, or AI instructions. Delete whatever's in that box and paste only this one block of text. I don't think you understand how base 44 works though, bro. This is what I see when I open up the wizard. Do you mean just like text the Convo AI builder thingy? All right, so we got some updates here. UX polish, user experience polish. I better not mess my junk up. Upgraded the AI import wizard with parallel LLM processing, chunking up to 50 rows. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just screenshot this whole thing. Oh, I'm not sure if y'all saw that. I tried to upload a picture from a drag and drop, and it didn't really work. Well, y'all gonna break my AI, bro. It feels like I reached a certain level at the video on a video game, and then the video game froze on me. That's how it feels. This is crazy. It's too late in the evening for this, y'all. 1:54 is too early in the morning to be playing with Grok, bro. It's too early in the morning. All right, let me just try to restart. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me restart. Okay, here we go. Just needed a refresh. We're all good. All right. So, what did I ask it last? Oh, I was trying to create the image. Hey, so I don't think we're on the same page. This is what I see on the import. That's kind of cool. You can see your recent uploads. So I want to be clear. We have a bunch of data that we're trying to parse through. In particular, spending by category. I want burn through rate. I want runway. Yeah, I wrote it here in my little notebook of what I want for each section. So for income and revenue, I want MRR, total revenue. I want cash collected, LTV, CAC. For expenses, I wanted burn rate, runway, margins, cost to deliver. That's super important. I wanted payroll percentage and a few other things. For debt, I wanted balances, limits, APR, promo. For debt optimization, I wanted net worth, utilization, capital planning, and a few other things as well that I had in my mind. Yeah, I'm still chopping away at this list. Time to value per product type. Did I have cash collected? Yeah, 30 days, 90 days. CAC. And I wanted it to auto-populate gross profit, net profit, gross margin, net margins, LTV to CAC, LTGP to CAC. That's all for income. And for expenses, I wanted burn rate, runway, margins, cost to deliver per product line for expenses, monthly expenses per time to deliver, amalgamated or aggregated on a trailing 12 months or annual view, payroll percentage of revenue. That's really all I care about. I care about those two things more than anything. Yeah, I'm going to just run with that for now. And then let me include my images. And unfortunately, this is all I see right now. But the truth is there's more inside it. The more I click around, like obviously you need to use the AI in order to find bugs, use the AI in order to find different use cases as well as issues that can arise or edits or adjustments that need to be made. I'm never hitting that edit image button again. That junk scared the mess out of me. All right, so let's see. Yeah, nothing's been imported yet, of course. So revenue side. Yeah, I definitely, oh my gosh, this just fills my heart with joy. If I could get these in there. The CSVs I upload can be read by base 44. And I think I need to use you to organize the data, number one, and then also to make it in a way it needs to be read for base 44. Do you see what I mean? Okay, it says still prompted. All right, so let's do that. All right, so I'm gonna import all this stuff. Bear with me. Yeah, so we have all of 3 different merchants and annual revenue from each, just at or a little under 100K for this business, bro. All right, I think that was it. So let's Let's see what's up. And then I got to get all the bank statements, which is going to be, but this is like crazy. I just gave it an entire year of financial data. It also thinks kind of interesting too, a little different thing because it like processes. It keeps going with the processing. So in the span of the year, we've only given one refund, and it was for $2,100, and that was a Zelle. It wasn't even on these statements. It would be in the bank statement. But yeah, for each of these, we have about, I think it's like 70K, 80K, 100K across the merchants for this business, this part of the business. Yeah, so it's. I will be shocked if it gets these. And mind you, like ChatGPT ain't rocking with it. Like it's not even a question. There's no way. All right, I'll bear you the wait time. So it just real quick, it found that it created some type of error, and then it says it fixed the error. We're only like a minute 30 in. Just wanted to share that. It says in our CSVs we lack the description column. I guess it depends on the merchant. Revenue CSV includes date, description, amount, net amount, customer details, product type, cohort, month is recurring, client ID, payment method, entity is revenue, and cash in 30, 90 days. If you look down here, there's a button for a quick answer. Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh, we got another error. Yeah. It's talking all kind of language. It's going, boy. It's going. I'm telling you, it's not giving up. The authorization CSV has misparsed. So again, I uploaded 3 different CSVs from 3 different merchants. I didn't filter anything. I didn't like clean anything up. I just downloaded it from a year. It's December 5th. So I was like, hey, what's up? If I would have just had it playing this whole time, you would have been left this video. If you're still even watching at 50 minutes, you're a gangster. All right, we got action. We got action. We got action. So he says he organized, he or she, all my raw data from the Excel into 5 perfect CSVs that base 44 AI's import wizard will read without a hitch. That's what I wanted. Use the full files, 47 rows in Doc 1, 278, 3 pages in Stripe. 278 in a different, and then a 3-page. It removed money and comma. This has, okay, let me go back up top. Drag these CSVs into the wizard with the CFO prompt on. It'll map the entities and calculate your, that's funny, it used short words. Your metrics, monthly recurring revenue, lifetime value, customer acquisition costs, LTV to CAC, burn, runway. Let's go. Since the full CSVs are long, I'll give the head first 5 rows for each and full CSV text for shorter. Copy the text into a CSV file, Notepad or Excel. Oh, is that it? Run that, then upload the 5 CSVs to the wizard one by one. What exactly to do? I'm not good with spreadsheets, so I need all the help here I can get. For reference, I'm like vision. I'm big vision, big idea, pie in the sky, head in the clouds. I just really want to have fun, center of the party. I'm just doing it because I want to move the business forward. And sometimes in business, you need to have 1 foot in the present and 1 foot in the future to build the thing that progresses the company and solves the bottleneck. So I'm just dedicating all my extra free time and hours to ensuring that I'm sharpening the axe of the company. All right, so no apologies needed at all. I got you 100%. We're going to get this data into your FunFlow app without you having to do any fancy spreadsheet stuff or organize anything yourself. I'll spell it out like your 5, step by step. Thank you. It is what it is. I took all 3 files you sent and turned them into 5 simple files called CSVs. These are just plain text lists that the app's import wizard loves. It'll read them and fill in your dashboard with real numbers like X numbers. You don't need to edit or fix anything. Just follow the exact steps. Thank you. To save them on your computer and upload to the app. It takes about 10 minutes total. Cool. Step 1, make sure the brain prompt is in the app. One-time thing. I did do this, but let's go and double check. Did I already do this? I can see it up there, just making sure it processed it. Awesome. Okay, done. On the left side, delete whatever's in there, copy this whole block, hit and save. Save the 5 simple files on your computer. These are organized lists that made from your files. For each one, open Notepad. All right, so I have created all the CSVs. It says open a fund flow, turn on AI enhancement, drag one file at the time, hit start import, wait 1 to 2 minutes, repeat for the other 4 files. After all 5, go to your dashboard or global overview. The zeros will turn into real numbers like your MRR, net profit burn rate. That's literally it. Okay. So, and recall, I didn't have any expenses in there. It was all income and revenue generated for the app. Or, yeah, from the merchants, I mean. All right, hopefully this works. We're going to go capital management. We're going to toggle this on. We're going to upload a CSV. Here goes to nothing. It's an hour's worth of work. You got to be joking. You got to be joking. It lagged on me, and I had to refresh. And when I refreshed, it was an internal server score Cloudflare. Server error. I'm over it. This loom is officially finito.